Hey everyone, Codex here. Today what we're gonna do is take a look at Fantom and we will be discussing how we are currently in an extremely pivotal point. This is a very important spot to be in for Fantom, which might determine its trend for the following weeks. So if that's something you are interested in and you find these videos helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video and click on that bell icon so you get notified when I upload a new video. And on top of that, if you are new to the channel, make sure to check out my Patreon account where I post custom charts, tips on when to buy and sell, updates on my cryptocurrency portfolio, as well as articles about cryptocurrencies and their prices, and all of this for only €9 a month. So check it out if you are interested, of course. And without further ado, let's just head into the video. Now, in the last 2 months, we have talked quite a lot about Fantom, and we just kept focusing on two main areas, the $1 support as well as this high volume node. And I remember for a fact saying that although I'm bearish on Fantom on the long term and on the bigger picture, I still don't think that we will go below $1 now, because we were way too oversold in here, and since then the price has actually bounced back up and it managed to get in this high volume node once again. Now what this high volume node is, it's basically an area with a lot of retail interest, meaning that this area has previously been attractive to both buyers and sellers, and you can see that through these spikes on the VPVR indicator. And these zones typically cause a real issue for the price because they act as a magnet. Whenever the price goes in here, it takes a long time before we manage to go up or down, and we have seen it in here where we spent several weeks moving around this area, moving sideways, but as soon as we left it, the price just printed 3 massive green candles. And that's simply because in these empty zones, which are also called low volume nodes, there is no retail interest from sellers to impose a resistance. And the same thing happened in here actually. The price left our high volume node and it shooted towards the next high volume node. And so yeah, the price is currently experiencing the same exact issue as we are stuck in this high volume node once again. Now, if we take a look at our momentum through the KDJ, we can see on the daily time frame that the black line is still above the level of 80 and it's up high. The blue line is also winning its upside race in here against the orange line, and so things are still bullish. Now, as long as things remain this way, the price will just keep its steady move to higher levels. But if the black line starts falling down and we end up getting a bearish cross right here between the orange line and also blue line, then the price will end up retracing, and that's very possible to happen within the next few days. I would even say that it's very likely to happen. You have to remember that this short-term move to the upside that we are currently experiencing with the entire cryptocurrency asset is mainly fueled by Tera. I mean, they are literally buying with $125 million every single day, and they are still going strong. So far they have bought 24,302 Bitcoin with a total value of slightly less than 1.1 billion. If I'm not mistaken, I still think they have about 500 million to buy with now. And yeah, many people are saying they will buy with 3 billion and 10 billion, which isn't true. I mean, yes, Tera announced that, but if you read the entire article, you can clearly understand that the rest will be in the future and not now. So Tera buying now will actually cause a real problem, not only for Bitcoin, but for the entire cryptocurrency asset, including Fantom, because once they stop buying and fueling this bullish phase, a lot of people will start selling when they see that the price isn't moving up anymore, and that should honestly happen within the next few days. And we know that when Bitcoin goes down, altcoins, including Fantom, will follow it. Now, looking at the stochastic RSI on the daily time frame, we can see that both lines are still up, which simply means that bulls still have more control over this market. But just keep in mind that the blue line is starting to lose its steam because it has just reached its highest point, which is the level of 100, and it's starting to decline. And so I would suggest keeping an eye on this indicator, because once both lines start falling down and they go below the level of 80, then that would mean that the trend is shifting again from bullish to bearish. And we have seen that happen in here, and the price ended up dropping about 50% in a matter of 2 weeks. We've also experienced the exact same thing in here, and the price dropped by 46% or 47%. And we've seen this many times play out in the last 6 months. And this isn't to say that we will see Fantom go down 40 or 50%, because I don't think it will happen now. But this could definitely cause the price to go down to the lower part of our high volume node at roughly $1.2. The last time we've talked about FTM, we mentioned the 50 weeks moving average, and we discussed how we should go above it again if we want to increase our chances of having another decent run as we head into the second quarter of this year. And Fantom has actually been doing quite well. I mean, it's currently above our moving average. This week isn't over yet, of course, but we hope that we can remain in here and potentially go higher, because as I said in the last weeks, if we can't reclaim this 50 weeks MA, then we've got a big problem. That was about it, guys, for FTM today. Thanks for sticking by till the end. Don't forget to leave the video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if you feel comfortable doing so. It helps us a lot with the algorithm. Have a nice day and peace.